Let's break down Pi Network and see why it's become such a hot topic in the world of digital currencies. If you've ever wondered what makes Pi different from other cryptocurrencies, you're not alone. It's a project that's sparked curiosity, debate, and even a bit of controversy since its launch. At its core, Pi Network is a digital currency similar to Bitcoin or Ethereum, but with a unique twist. It's designed to be accessible to everyone, not just tech experts or those with expensive mining rigs. You don't need a powerful computer or specialized hardware. Instead, all you need is a smartphone and a few seconds each day. Mining Pi is as simple as opening the app and tapping a button once every 24 hours. There's no complex setup, no technical know-how required, and no need to worry about your phone overheating or slowing down. The process is incredibly energy efficient, so it won't drain your battery or rack up your electricity bill. This makes Pi one of the most eco-friendly cryptocurrencies out there, appealing to people who care about sustainability. Pi Network was launched in 2019 by a group of Stanford University graduates. Their vision was ambitious: to create the world's most widely used and inclusive cryptocurrency, one that anyone could participate in, regardless of their background or resources. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies, where only a handful of miners secure the network, Pi relies on millions of everyday users, known as pioneers, to keep things running smoothly. This approach aims to build a truly global and decentralized community. The result? Pi's community has exploded, growing to over 60 million users worldwide. People from every continent are participating, making it one of the fastest-growing crypto projects ever. But there's a catch. For years, Pi has operated in what's called an enclosed mainnet. That means users could mine and earn Pi, but they couldn't trade it or spend it outside the app. This limitation left many wondering when, or if, Pi would ever become a real, usable currency. The core team behind Pi insisted this slow rollout was necessary. They wanted to build a solid foundation, ensure the network's security, and verify users' identities through a process called KYC, Know Your Customer, before opening up to the world. This long wait has divided the community. Some users remain hopeful, believing that patience will pay off and Pi will eventually deliver on its promises. Others are growing frustrated, feeling left in the dark, and eager for real progress. Supporters argue that once Pi fully launches and becomes tradable, it could have real value and change the way we think about money and digital ownership. Meanwhile, skeptics are losing patience, demanding transparency and concrete results from the core team. The debate continues to heat up as the world watches and waits. All of this tension and anticipation set the stage for recent announcements that have sent shockwaves through the Binance Subfinabicos type ecosystem, leaving everyone wondering what's next for this ambitious project. Recently, the Pi core team made bold moves, a public call for users to fight misinformation, and the launch of a $100 million venture fund. The fund aims to support developers building dApps on Pi, hoping to create real utility and value. The biggest technical leap? The Open Mainnet launch. Pi can now interact with other blockchains and exchanges. This opens the door for Pi to be traded and valued on the open market. The annual Pi 2-day event teased KYC improvements, a clearer roadmap, and even .pi domains and AI integration. These rapid changes signal a shift from potential to execution. But this acceleration has also sparked friction within the community. The Pi community is split, and emotions are running high. For some, this is a moment of celebration, a long-awaited milestone finally within reach. For others, it's a source of mounting disappointment and skepticism. Long-term supporters are thrilled by the open mainnet and the announcement of a venture fund, seeing these as signs of real, tangible progress after years of anticipation. They believe the project is finally moving from vision to reality, and their patience is being rewarded. These supporters argue that building something truly revolutionary, especially in the world of blockchain and decentralized technology, takes time, careful planning, and persistence. They point to the complexity of the technology and the need for a strong foundation to ensure long-term success. But many others are growing increasingly frustrated. After 6 years of waiting, they expected to see immediate, concrete benefits, not just more promises and announcements. The sense of impatience is palpable, and doubts about the project's direction are spreading. The market reflected this tension. PIIOU tokens plunged over 30% following the venture fund news. Ongoing issues only add fuel to the fire. There are still very few working dApps, mining rewards have dropped significantly, and the overall ecosystem feels stagnant to many. Most users are left holding only small amounts of Pi, with little to show for years of participation. The dream of financial freedom seems further away than ever for these pioneers. Many in the community feel the core team is deflecting responsibility, offering vague explanations instead of clear answers. This lack of transparency has only deepened the sense of mistrust. The Global Consensus Value, or GCV debate has become a flashpoint. Some claim Pi should be worth an astonishing $314,159 each, while others call for a more realistic approach. This disagreement has deepened divisions within the community. The core team's recent call to fight misinformation was seen by many as a direct challenge to GCV supporters, further polarizing opinions and sparking heated debates across social media platforms. Optimists and realists are now more divided than ever, each side convinced they hold the truth about Pi's future. The unity that once defined the Pi community is now at stake as hope and frustration collide in a pivotal moment for the project's future. The Open Mainnet launch was Pi's biggest milestone. It removed the firewall, letting Pi connect to other blockchains and the wider internet. Now, Pi can be traded for other cryptocurrencies or fiat money. Over 10 million users have migrated coins to Mainnet, with 19 million KYC verified. The price of Pi IOUs surged, then crashed, typical for new crypto launches. The open market now determines Pi's value, for better or worse. Not everyone can trade yet. KYC and mainnet migration are required. Millions are still stuck in the KYC backlog. The open mainnet is just the beginning. Full participation is still a work in progress. Success depends on getting everyone verified and active. In August 2025, the core team asked pioneers to fight misinformation, publicly and at scale. Users were encouraged to share facts, correct falsehoods, and report fake news. No rewards, just a call to protect the ecosystem. This move highlights the growing problem of scams and wild price rumors. Supporters saw it as empowering. Critics called it a deflection of responsibility. The GCV movement, claiming Pi's value is astronomical, became a prime target. The core team's stance: such valuations are unrealistic and harmful. The call to action forced users to pick sides: grassroots optimism or grounded caution. The battle for Pi's narrative is now in the hands of its community. The $100 million Pi Network Ventures Fund aims to jumpstart the Pi app ecosystem. The goal: attract developers to build games, social platforms, and financial tools powered by Pi. With 60 million users, Pi has the audience. Now it needs apps. But many users saw the fund as another delay, not a solution. The market reacted with a 42% drop in Pi IOU prices. Critics argue the core team should fix KYC and dApp issues before launching new initiatives. The core team is looking ahead with .pi domains and AI integration. PI domains would let users create simple, memorable identities, like Jane PI, for payments and profiles. This could make Pi more user-friendly and help businesses build their brand. AI integration is also on the horizon, with hints of smart dApps and automated tools. These features could make the ecosystem smarter and more efficient. For now, they're just ideas, not realities. The immediate focus remains on mainnet stability and scaling. Still, these tech teasers keep the community excited for what's next. Pi isn't just catching up, it's aiming to innovate. Despite progress, Pi faces big challenges, especially KYC delays. Millions are stuck waiting for verification, unable to use or trade their Pi. The core team promises a KYC sync to clear the backlog, but frustration is mounting. A looming risk: in July 2025, 268 million Pi coins will unlock, potentially flooding the market. If many sell at once, prices could plummet. These issues, KYC, technical glitches, and market risks, are eroding user trust. After 6 years, patience is running thin. The next few months will determine if Pi can restore faith and move forward. So, what does all this mean for you? As a Pi network pioneer, you're standing at the edge of a new digital frontier, where the rules are still being written and the opportunities are just beginning to unfold. The choices you make now could shape your experience for years to come. Pi is shifting from a speculative mining app to a real functioning economy. This means your digital coins are no longer just numbers on a screen. They're becoming part of a growing ecosystem where goods, services, and even jobs could be exchanged. The open mainnet and the new venture fund could finally give your Pi real value and utility, opening doors to partnerships, investments, and innovative projects that were never possible before. But risks remain. Price volatility, token unlocks, and KYC delays could impact your journey. The crypto world is unpredictable, and sudden changes can affect your holdings overnight. If you're new, set realistic expectations. Mining is slower, and Pi is now a massive, complex project. It's not just about tapping a button, it's about understanding the technology, the community, and the vision behind it. Don't expect quick riches. This is a long-term, speculative play. Many pioneers may not see immediate rewards, and patience will be essential as the network matures and finds its place in the world. The core team is focused on building sustainable utility, not hype. Their goal is to create real-world value, not just short-term excitement, and that takes time, effort, and collaboration from the entire community. Pi's future depends on app development, KYC resolution, and market forces. The more useful apps and services are built, the stronger the network becomes, and the more valuable your Pi could be. The value of your Pi will soon be determined by real-world use, not just hope. As more merchants and users join, your Pi could become a true digital currency for everyday life. The stakes are high, and the next chapter is just beginning. You have a front-row seat to a global experiment that could redefine how we think about money, trust, and community. Stay tuned, the Pi experiment is far from over. Your actions, your patience, and your curiosity will help shape what comes next. The journey is just getting started,